Most people think color is a decoration, but Goethe and Rudolf Steiner would say color is not just something you see, color is something you feel. Color enters the human being. It changes the atmosphere of a room, it changes the mood of a child. It changes the way we experience time, rhythm, nature, and even ourselves. And this is why in Waldorf education and Steiner inspired living, each day of the week is connected to a color. Monday is violet, Tuesday is red, Wednesday is yellow, Thursday is orange, Friday is green, Saturday is blue, Sunday is white. Now, that's a simple way to do it. Now, this is not just a cute little kindergarten thing to do. It's not just a classroom trick. It is not just wear purple on Monday. This is a whole philosophy of rhythm. It is a way of saying human beings are not machines. We are rhythmic beings. We live through light, color, breath, seasons, repetition, imagination, and meaning. And when we bring back color into our lives consciously, we begin to wake up parts of the soul that modern life has made dull. Here's the big idea. If you only live in black, white, gray, screens, concrete, and artificial light, you may just start to lose sensitivity to subtlety. Not because black or white are bad. Black can be depth, white can be purity, gray can be neutrality. But if that is all you live in, the soul may become less practiced in nuance. Color trains perception. Color teaches the human being to notice difference. Soft red is not the same as fiery red. Golden yellow is not the same as pale yellow. Deep blue is not the same as sky blue. You get it. Color awakens discernment. And this is where Goethe comes in. Goethe's color theory. Goethe was not only interested in physics, the physics of light, he was interested in the human experience of color. Modern science says color can be explained through wavelength, optics, and the eye. That is useful. That is valid in its own domain. But Goethe asked a different question. What happens inside the human being when color appears? What does yellow do to the soul? What does blue do to the mood? What does red do to the will? What does green do to the nervous system? Goethe saw color as a living polarity between light and darkness. Yellow belongs near the pole of light. Blue belongs near the pole of darkness. Red arises through intensification. Green arises through balance. This is not merely technical, it is experimental. Yellow expands, blue withdraws, red activates, green harmonizes. Goethe was teaching us to observe color as a living event. Not just, what is color made of? But what does color do? Steiner's development of color. Rudolf Steiner deeply respected Goethe's way of seeing. Steiner took Goethe's color work and carried it into spiritual science, education, painting, architecture, and human development. For Steiner, color is not dead pigment. Color is movement. Color is soul gesture. Color is the bridge between the outer world and the inner life. In Steiner's view, colors are not merely labels. They have qualities. Red is active, blue is inward, yellow radiates, green balances, white opens, black deepens. And peach blossom or living flesh tone points towards the living human soul. This is why Waldorf classrooms are not usually painted in harsh, sterile colors. Color is chosen intentionally. In early childhood, classrooms are often use warm rose or soft red tones because young children are still deeply embodied, active, imitative, and will-filled. The color environment supports their development rather than overstimulating them intellectually. The room itself becomes a teacher. The colors of the day. Now let's walk through the 7 colors of the week. This is a Waldorf-inspired rhythm that connects days, planets, colors, and soul qualities. The point is not superstition. The point is rhythm. A child learns time not only by numbers on a calendar, but by repeated experience. Today is yellow day. Tomorrow is orange day. Friday is green day. The color gives time a body. It lets the week become visible, and adults can use it too. You can wear the color, light a candle in the color, choose flowers, use a tablecloth, paint with children, arrange meals by color, journal on that color quality, or simply let the color become a meditation. Monday. Monday is connected with the moon. The color is violet or purple. Violet is a threshold color. It carries mystery inward, dreams, reflection, imagination, and spiritual sensitivity. Monday often feels like a transition day. We are leaving the openness of Sunday and entering the practical world again. Violet helps us cross that threshold. It says, do not rush into the week unconsciously. Begin with reflection. Ask, what am I carrying from the weekend? What inner mood do I want to bring into the week? What dream, intuition, or quiet knowing is asking for attention? Violet is not loud. It is not aggressive. It is deep. It is the color of inner listening. Tuesday. Tuesday is connected with Mars. The color is red. Red is action, courage, fire, blood, strength, will, and movement. Tuesday is a day to begin. Not just think, not just plan. Move. Red says, take the step. Red can wake up courage. It also can become anger, aggression, impatience, and force if it is unconscious. So the spiritual task of red is disciplined fire, not rage, not domination, but courage. Red asks, where do I need to act? Where have I been avoiding life? What needs strength today? Can I move with courage and still remain kind? Tuesday is a good day for work, exercise, difficult conversations, and active creation. Red teaches the will. Wednesday. Wednesday is connected with Mercury. The color is yellow. Yellow is brightness, intelligence, communication, curiosity, movement of thought, humor, learning, and quickness. Yellow wakes up the mind, but not the cold, mechanical mind. Yellow is living intelligence. It is the child asking, why? It is the teacher making an idea come alive. It is the artist seeing light in ordinary things. Wednesday is a good day for study, writing, communication, teaching, problem solving, and curiosity. Yellow asks, what wants to be understood? Where can I bring clarity? Where can I lighten the mood? What can I learn today? But yellow also has a shadow. Too much yellow can become scattered, nervous, restless, overly mental. So the work of yellow is clear thinking with warmth, not anxious thinking, illuminated thinking. Thursday. Thursday is connected with Jupiter. Thursday's color is orange. Orange is generosity, expansion, wisdom, confidence, warmth, leadership, and abundance. Orange sits between red and yellow. It has red's life force and yellow's intelligence. So orange becomes creative confidence. Thursday is a day to expand. Not reckless expansion, but noble expansion. Orange asks, where can I be generous? Where can I think bigger? Where can I lead with warmth? Where can I create from abundance instead of fear? This is the teacher's color in a way, not authoritarian power, but wise, benevolent authority. Orange says, stand tall, give warmth, share strength, and help life grow. Friday. Friday is connected with Venus. The color is green. Green is harmony, beauty, relationship, healing, nature, balance, and the heart. In Goethe's color language, green is often so understood as a balancing color, born of yellow and blue. It is neither pure expansion nor pure contraction. It rests. It breathes. Green is the meadow, the leaf, the garden, the place where the nervous system exhales. Friday is a good day for beauty, friendship, home care, music, nature, gratitude, and reconciliation. Green asks, where does my life need harmony? What relationship needs tenderness? Where can I beautify my surroundings? Where can I return to the living world? The shadow of green can be comfort without growth. So green must not only soothe us, it must re-enliven us. Green says, return to life. Saturday. Saturday is connected with Saturn. The color is blue or indigo. Blue is depth, boundary, contemplation, discipline, seriousness, stillness, and spiritual inwardness. Blue draws us inward. Where yellow moves outward with light, blue invites us into depth. Saturday is a day for structure, completion, cleaning, reviewing, simplifying, and spiritual discipline. Saturn is not always comfortable. Saturn asks us to face reality. Blue asks, what needs order? What needs completion? What must I release? What boundary would bring peace? What truth have I avoided? Blue is not depression, but it can become heaviness if we lose the light within. The spiritual task of blue is depth without despair, stillness without stagnation, discipline without coldness. Sunday. Sunday is connected with the sun. The color is white gold or white gold. Sunday is wholeness, renewal, blessing, clarity, spirit, radiance, and rest. White contains openness. Gold contains warmth. Together they say, return to center. Sunday is not merely the day before Monday. Sunday is the day of the whole. The day to remember who you are beyond tasks, roles, deadlines, and problems. Sunday asks, what is sacred in my life? What deserves gratitude? What light do I want to carry into the week? What is my highest aim? Sunday is a day for family, prayer, meditation, nature, sunlight, rest, gratitude, and vision. White clears, gold blesses. Now let's talk about wearing color. Wearing color consciously. This is where the teaching becomes practical. I believe that when we only wear black, white, and gray, we can start to lose sensitivity to the subtleties of color. Again, black, white, and gray are not wrong. Black can be grounding and protective. White can be clean and spacious. Gray can be calm and neutral. But if we live only there, we may become numb to the emotional language of color. Color is like music for the eyes. If you only heard one note every day, your ear would lose sensitivity. If you only ate one flavor every day, your tastes would narrow. If you only wore one color mood every day, your soul might stop noticing all the finer shades of feeling available to you. Wearing color can become a spiritual practice, not vanity, awareness. You can ask, what quality do I need today? Do I need courage? Wear red. Do I need clarity? Wear yellow. Do I need harmony? Wear green. Do I need depth? Wear blue. Do I need reflection? Wear violet. Do I need warmth and confidence? Wear orange. Do I need renewal? Wear white or gold. You are not dressing just for appearance. You are dressing your atmosphere. And this matters deeply for children. Children do not live in abstractions the way adults do. They live through rhythm, color, story, imitation, movement, and mood. A child may not understand a lecture on time management, but they can understand Today is red day. Red day is baking day. Today is green day. Green day is gardening day. Today is blue day. Blue day is cleaning and quiet day. Color helps time become friendly. It gives the week rhythm, and rhythm gives the child security. The child feels life has order, not rigid order, not rigid order, living order. Color affects the human psyche because perception is not separate from feeling. When we enter a room, we feel the room before we analyze it. A harsh fluorescent white room feels different from a warm golden room. A deep blue chapel feels different from a bright yellow kitchen. A soft rose kindergarten feels different from a gray corporate hallway. Color speaks before words. This is why color matters in education, home life, clothing, art, food, and spiritual practice. Color is not superficial. Color is environmental psychology. Color is soul education. Color is rhythm made visible. Here's the simple practice. For 1 week, live with the colors of the day. Monday, bring violet, reflect. Tuesday, bring red, act. Wednesday, bring yellow, learn. Thursday, bring orange, expand. Friday, bring green, harmonize. Saturday, bring blue, order. Sunday, bring white or gold, renew. You do not have to be extreme. A shirt, a candle, a flower, a notebook, a tablecloth, a meal, a painting exercise, a 5-minute meditation. The goal is not superstition. The goal is consciousness. You are training yourself to see. You are training your children to feel rhythm. You are training the home to breathe. So, when Steiner and Waldorf education speak of colors of the day, we should not reduce it to a cute chart. It is a doorway into a deeper way of living. Goethe teaches us to observe color as experience. Steiner teaches us to bring color into education, rhythm, and soul development. And the weekly color rhythm teaches us that time itself can become artistic. Your week does not have to be a gray machine. Your week can be a living mandala. Violet reflection, red courage, yellow clarity, orange generosity, green harmony, blue depth, white and gold renewal. This is not about believing in color. It is about becoming sensitive again, sensitive to light, sensitive to mood, sensitive to rhythm, sensitive to the invisible forces shaping the visible life. Because color is not only on the wall, color is in the soul. And when you bring color back into your life consciously, you begin to bring life back into your life consciously. That is the deeper teaching. I wish you love and peace, wisdom and understanding. Enjoy this day.